I'm doing a live, and I thought I would do that live about next week's astrology, maybe at the end. I'd also put a little tarot card for you. So let's start at the beginning. Next week, well, as you know, tomorrow is an amazing day because we have the Sun and Jupiter conjunction, also the Venus and Uranus conjunction. So there's an energy of real positive change. Now, I don't know about you, but the energy has been, God, so shaky this year and all about transformation. And actually, I truly believe that the astrology that we've been experiencing is about us finding ourselves. It's about us understanding who we are and letting go of a lot of things. Now, since Pluto has gone into Aquarius, it's also been about letting go of groups of people that no longer serve us. Pluto in Aquarius is going, you know what? This planet, you, me, all of us are going through a big shift, and we need to be around the people and communities that resonate with our being. You might have noticed this year that anyone that didn't resonate with your being, you might have had conflict with, you might have split up with, you might have gone your separate ways with, or if not, in your heart, even now you might be going, you know, those people are not for me. Even in some cases, those belief systems aren't for me. But we're fundamentally changing our vibration, upgrading our vibration in this very crucial time in the world to become creator gods and to transform not only ourselves, but the whole. There is an extraordinary, powerful shift going on. And those eclipses, in the Aries Libra eclipse season was very intense. But now, tomorrow, we have one of the best days of the year, and also next week, because tomorrow we have the Sun and Jupiter reminding us that life can be good, that there can be optimistic situations, that we can stretch ourselves, our vibration, the magic that happens in our life, the magic that can help us create our reality. And tomorrow is a massive day for that. Yes, Venus, planet of love and abundance, and Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable, may throw in a surprise, but we've got this. We can deal with it. We're on our way. Now, just before I say hello to everyone and get stuck into maybe pulling some cards and answering some questions, I just want to say about next week, because there is a phenomenal energy shift next week. We go into the Gemini season. So there's a big shift into thinking, communicating. We're a bit more on it in our minds. And on top of that, right at the beginning of the week, on the 22nd UK time, we have the Sun trine retrograde Pluto. So if there's been something left unsaid, or there's a conversation you've been waiting for resolution may come. There's going to be something that you either internally think about and make a decision on, and then boom, because it's Pluto, it's over. Or it may be that an unresolved situation from the past, a communication that you need to have happens. Sometimes I've discovered in my long life that if somebody else isn't communicating with us, we have to deal with that transformation and change within ourselves and have a conversation with ourselves about letting go. But Pluto is all about letting go. However, I won't worry about that because there are so many good things happening. We have the full moon in Sagittarius. Now, a full moon in Sagittarius gives us really itchy feet. We want to explore. We want to gallop towards new things. And particularly if you've been feeling stuck, because don't forget, obviously, I love Taurus seasons. I love Taurus. But it can be very indulgent and we're a bit lazy and not really get our energy together. The full moon in Sagittarius is waking us up to our adventure, our desire, and our need to go forward and stretch ourselves. And on top of that, it's sextile Pluto. And again, as I was saying, Pluto in Aquarius, letting go of things that don't serve our vibration. We're preparing ourselves to understand, and all of us take personal responsibility for our part in shifting the energy in this big hole. And we are having a great awakening. Our knowledge is just channeling through us, but we've got to use it. It can't just be all in the head like an air sign. We have to channel it and let it come from our heart as well. Now, the other extraordinary news on the same day as the full moon, so I think that's going to be a corker, is that we have Venus and Jupiter coming together. And it's the final time because Jupiter is going into Gemini this week. Whoa, that is a massive change for all you Geminis out there. It's going to be a big shift, full of possibility. Anyway, Venus and Jupiter, oh my gosh, these two, excellent together because they're both really lovely. They want to bring us love. They want to bring us good fortune. They want to bring us abundance. So again, there's awakening in how we can transform our life. Now, as I often say, the universe is singing that tune. We have to harness it. We have to draw it down. We have to use that energy. We have to plug ourselves in and connect to that energy. We can't hide under the duvet and expect love, abundance, and good fortune to knock on the door. Although, you know what? I wouldn't say that's impossible. That might happen. But we need to be alchemists and work with that energy, which is amazing. And I'm so looking forward to that. It's also Venus's sextile Neptune. There's a dreamy, there's a psychic, and as is Jupiter. There's a dreamy, there's a psychic, there's a kind of sort of coincidences and great magic coming with that. And also, if anybody has been trying to pull the wool over our eyes, or there's been any lying or distortion, that comes out. But in a way, that is beneficial for us, you know? Whatever is hidden comes to the surface for our benefit. So there is so much positive next week. I mean, it truly is an extraordinary week. This whole month has had great potential. I do feel a really strong shift. I mean, partially because Mars has gone into Aries and it was in Pisces for too long for me. Anyway, Venus then goes into Gemini and Jupiter goes into Gemini. That is massive news because it's a huge shift for all of us in the way that we're going to grow. It's all about our mind. It's all about the way we communicate. These are essential things that could bring us incredible gifts over the next year or so. So take a look at that. How do you communicate? How could you communicate better? I know I have to look at that. I've got the ADHD. Sometimes I'm like, anyway, Venus is also trine Pluto. Basically, we're going through shifts to truly find ourselves. Right, now I've cleared that up. Let's have a look at any of your questions. What would you like to know? Let us see. Sometimes it doesn't go up fast enough, so even if you're writing, I'm not really seeing it. Razvan, enjoy your coffee, my darling. What else? Hi, MD, sending you so much love. I'm glad that what I say resonates with you. Hi, Libby from Brisbane. How are you doing? Let's talk a little bit about my tarot deck and then I will give you a reading. I'll be doing a giveaway with these soon where I will be giving away 10 decks and 10 books. And anybody that gets the deck or book, I will then, if they send me 3 cards, I will send you a video reading. So I'm excited about that. I really want to share this work with you, genuinely. You know, I put my heart and soul into this. And if you like the way I communicate, definitely get the book because it's written exactly the way that I speak. So highly recommend. If that doesn't sound wrong. I'm not terrible at promoting myself, but really I need to do it because I believe in the work. Okay, who would like a quick 1-card tarot reading? Let's have a look. Big love to you, Big Cat Productions. Love that name, by the way. Hi, Vanessa, fellow Aries queen. Okay, Dilla, you would like a card. Now, bear in mind, I can't be as detailed as I in fact, try not to get carried away with being too detailed because obviously it's a public forum. But I will hopefully tell you what you need to hear. Okay, Dilla, this is for you. Okay, you've been going through quite the hard time. Financial or emotional poverty, feeling a bit left out in the cold. But you know what? If you look at this card closely, what you will see is that there is sanctuary right there. Sometimes when we're caught in a negative or a really difficult emotional situation, when we're out in the cold, it can be very difficult because we get so used to it. You know, it's a bit like walking in the snow. You keep your head down and keep going. But there is sanctuary there for you. There is change there for you. There is opportunity there for you. You have gone through quite the upheaval, but you are through that now. And, you know, the Tower sort of brings about drama. And when we're healed from that, we are able to go forward with firm foundations. And it's almost like you've got to decide what it is you want. There's someone coming into your life who's going to be very supportive It's like a very innocent connection that kind of brings that light back into your life and takes away some of that loneliness you've been feeling. But you've got to remember, like, the Hermit card is, well, it isn't actually loneliness. It's about going within and going and looking at our lamp and shining the way forward in our life. And great messages are coming to you on that front. I'm so sorry you've had a hard time, but there is great possibility of support coming, and you have the answers within you. Shine your magic lamp and onwards. Let me know what you think about that. Okay, who else would like a card? I don't know if I can add people. Can I add people to this chat and then do face-to-face? I don't know. I don't really do these lives very often. Dolphin, much love to you. John, love to you too. Caroline Smith, love to you. Abundance, you've retracted what you were saying. That's okay. Hi, Cherry Oak Blossom. Yes, I put that little window in myself. It's my writing shed in the garden. Okay, Gina C, let's have a little look. What's coming up for you? Okay, this is a time where you will be reaping the benefits. When I say you're being watched, it's like your guides are around you, very much protecting you at the moment. But sometimes you need to turn around and see the wisdom that you have within you and that is around you. And they're saying you've got to count your blessings at the moment. Yes, you've been kind of a little bit like, ugh, I've got to carry all these responsibilities and all these burdens, and emotionally I need fulfillment. But that is coming. Somebody's going to be very generous with you. There's a generosity of spirit which is opening up the pathway to love. And it's like you've got to experience happiness in other ways to allow the love that you want to experience to come in. Does that make sense? I mean, it's very, very specific for me here. And it's like, I don't know, sometimes you feel that you're under siege by the universe and it's almost like you don't trust it. But this card, your last card, is saying that you are winning. Never see the universe as being against you. Always kind of have a chat with the universe and say, okay, I want help. Show me the pathway forward so I can transform my love issue, if that makes sense. Okay, abundance. Looks like it's going to be a very good month for you. Let's see. Any other questions? What would you like to know? I'm trying to do all the different platforms today. Oh, I mean, I do a lot on Instagram, much more than I do on here. I like to do long form on here, and I've got some exciting things in store for you. But if you want like a daily dose of cards and this, that, and the other, please follow me on Instagram. Bebe, come here. Bebe. It's my lovely little doggy, but he won't jump up. Okay, anyone else? Okay, Lisa Patterson, what are we getting for you? Do you know what? That's an instant card for you, Lisa. There is victory for you. So, yes, you may be struggling at the moment. But this is a card of recognition and victory. So, triumph will be there. There's also an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that's coming with a message for you. And you know what? You're more powerful than you could possibly know. You are the high priestess. You have all the answers. Possibly you weren't trusting your intuition or listening to the messages before, but right now your intuition is strong. It is the pixie herself saying, trust that you have all the knowledge that you need for victory. But victory is there, which is great. Let us see. Okay, Pat Doyle from Chicago. Don't forget, the messages you send me aren't coming up in line. It kind of, they're all over the place. So sometimes I won't get your message, but I hopefully, if it's meant to be, I will. Okay, Pat Doyle, let's pull a card for you. Oh, Judgment. You're at a crossroads in your life at the moment. And, you know, when judgment comes, it's like we suddenly have the information that we need to move forward. And you know what? You might have had that information for a long time, but chose to ignore it. When judgment comes, a doorway is opening to a new path and a new destiny for you. Don't ignore what's coming. It's an incredible opportunity where you're coming into your power as the magician that you are. This new start for you is incredible because you have all the tools that you need to conjure a new reality. So that is very good. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. If you want me to do it more, please like, share, and all the things. And I will try, I promise you, to come on and regularly do astrology, tarot, and in fact, let me know what you want. Do you want more tarot? Do you want more astrology? I tend to have more of an astrology-based following on here, but I mean, you know me, I love the tarot. And I've just finished my moon oracle, and I'm hopefully my publisher will like it. But either way, I'm bringing that baby out because it's got all my love in it. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. Don't forget, we've got extraordinary opportunities to create wonder and abundance. Believe in you. Really honor and love yourself. Know you deserve it. Know that it is possible. May the path of wonder and magic open before you tomorrow. Take care, gorgeous. Don't forget to comment. Speak to you soon.